Coach. Kind of a unique night there with the weather, but first let's talk about Matt and what a fantastic performance he gave for you.
Absolutely outstanding. Obviously, you see the no runs and the one hit, but he didn't get to a 3-ball count all night. Fastball was in the zone the whole time, mixed in some really good sliders, was competitive. It's exactly what we needed coming off the weekend. Couldn't be more proud of the way that he did that. And it's been 3 to 4 weeks between starts, and for him to go out there and do that against a really good Stetson team, that's exactly what we needed.
We actually hadn't gotten a chance to see Matt on the mound since the Monmouth series. So what was it like to see him get back out there on the mound and have such a great start, especially with the other starts we've been getting lately?
Yeah, and that's kind of what we saw from the fall and parts of the early spring. And when he's right, he's going to really command the fastball down, which you saw, and the slider was in play. There's a little like split change in there too that he'll work in, but he didn't really need to tonight. He just attacked with those 2 pitches and really got our infielders engaged because like I said, no 3-ball count, so he's working fast, filling up the strike zone. It's really fun to play defense behind a guy like that when he's rolling like that.
4 2/3 perfect before that error happens at shortstop. How long is a guy that's leash like that when he's rolling like that? Like almost would have been 50 pitches through 5
Yeah,
innings.
and honestly, he was cramping, so we were taking him out anyways. So I'm just glad they got the hit, and he made that decision a lot easier. It's hard to take a guy out if he didn't give up the hit. That's as long as he's been in a while. And we had the bullpen was stocked, and we got to get some guys in there too. Angelo was coming in, and we liked where we were at.
2-out rallies, the 2-out hitting won you this game, getting scratching out those 2 runs.
Yeah, and that's been tough to come by lately. And you look at the first inning, and it's 2 outs and 3 pitches, and then Espy gets hit by a pitch, and Willie hits the ball to go first and third, and then your senior captain delivers a 2-out hit, and then Maduro had a walk, and Chase was an inch away from a bases clearing 2-out double there too. So that was nice to see.
Kansas series coming up this weekend. What are some good takeaways from tonight, even through 5 innings, that you can bring into the weekend?
Well, I thought when they walked in the building today, it looked like UCF, like a UCF baseball team that I'm used to seeing. They were ready to go. The pre-work was really, really good. The I/O was really good. They were focused. I could kind of feel it coming a little bit, and they needed that, and we needed that.
Do you think the focus is more like at home this season?
No, because I thought the guys were focused out in BYU too. It's hard to win in this league, and it's hard to win on the road in this league. And when you play the way we did last weekend, and give somebody all the free bases that we gave them and hand it to them, it's going to be really hard to win a college baseball game. And I don't think that matters to them. They were ready to play tonight, and we'll see if we can continue to do that.
We didn't see Sauce all of the weekend, and obviously, like not today either.
Yeah.
What's the status on him?
He's unavailable right now. We look to get him back here soon.
What does it mean to you to see them respond after Jacksonville and Cincinnati? What was it like for you to see them respond and break the losing streak today?
Well, I think they were excited to play today. They wanted to go out there, and they wanted to play UCF baseball and pitch and defend and find a way to score runs. And for 5 innings, they did that.
Obviously, the weather got kind of weird there, the lightning and then the rain. Can you just tell us about what took place there, and the pace of the game really helped you get this in?
Yeah, well, I mean, we both played clean baseball on each side, on both sides of it, and Coach Shrimper and I talked about how long we would actually sit around and wait. And once we got to the 9 o'clock, which is the Big 12 rule, we can't start at 9:30, and the lightning's not after 9:30, and after the lightning's not stopping, they got no reason to sit around here on a bus. That's not fair to them either, and fair to our guys. And we couldn't start now if we wanted to.
So there's a rule where you cannot resume a game or start after 9:30 in the Big 12. Okay.
Harley gets his first start on Friday. Is that are we starting to see more of a weekend starting to shape up with Harley on Friday?
We haven't decided exactly how we're going to go and how we're going to match up. We'll figure out who's available on Friday, and we'll kind of go that way. We haven't really decided on who's going where yet.
Would you say that tonight Matt made a good audition for himself to attempt to get weekend work?
Well, I think he made an audition good audition to put himself out there more. We're going to need midweek start. We're going to need some weekend help, and I don't think he cares whether he starts or throws in relief. He just wants to pitch, and he earned himself more opportunities tonight.
I know this move happened a couple of games ago, but he meant us up to second in the batting order. Obviously, he's had some really good at-bats throughout conference play. What did you see to move him all the way up?
Well, I think he's ready for that. That's different than hitting the bottom of the lineup. There's things we do offensively that I feel like he can do all of it. And then it kind of lengthens out those top 5 guys, and I think it's if Ross is rolling and he's rolling, then you got Espinal and Williamson and Bodecker, like that really lengthens out that top of the 5, and I think those 5 kind of work well together.
Yeah, you've also put an emphasis on you playing UCF baseball all season. What has been the difference, or what was the difference today based off relative to other couple games?
Well, I mean, I think we pitched at the level that we're capable of pitching. Matt went out there and pitched like you've seen our guys pitch for most of the year. Like up until last weekend, we don't walk guys. We're pretty efficient on the pitch count stuff, and for whatever reason this weekend we didn't compete in the strike zone enough, and Matt did. So hopefully we get back to doing what we're capable of.
After losing the series against Houston and Cincinnati, what's the biggest thing you want to see for your team this weekend as you face a top 25 team in Kansas?
Well, we're going to face a really good arm Friday night, and I want to see the at-bats match the level of the competitiveness of the really good pitcher on the mound, and we're going to see it all weekend. And that's a really, really good team, really athletic team in Kansas coming in here, and I want to see us play to our capabilities. And when we play the way we're capable, we can play with anybody in the country.
Okay, it's good.
Awesome. Best of luck, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Got Matt Sauser here. Go ahead, guys. When you're ready.
Ready, Grace? All right, Matt, congrats on the win. Just tell me how you felt there, because you looked locked in there pounding the strike zone. How'd you feel out there?
Felt good. Biggest thing, like DT and Wally wanted, was just attack first pitch strikes and let the defense work. So that was just the whole goal of today.
Your first appearance since the Monmouth series, first start since a little bit before that. How did it feel to get back out there on the mound today?
Felt good. Always good to have your name called. It was fun to be out there again, compete. It's what every pitcher loves.
You pitched 4 2/3, perfect. How was it out there? Where you just felt like everything was working for you today?
Yeah, it's really easy when you got defenders behind you who are able to make every play look routine. Kendry, Antonio, and Bida all made really good plays tonight, and in the outfield, it's a no-fly zone out there, so it's easy.
What did you learn from watching Stetson over in Deland a couple weeks ago?
Attack with strikes. That's the same thing Siegel did, and he had success, so it's my plan too.
It looked like everything was working. All your pitches were working. Did it feel that way? Did you feel locked into, like, no matter what pitch you were throwing, it was all like working tonight?
Yeah, I felt like I was in line. I felt like I had all my pitches working, strikes. I was able to expand when I needed to, and yeah, I mean, it felt good. DK's back there framing, so it made it a lot easier. Yeah.
Mother Nature giving you the assist tonight. You know, of course, you were already done. Angelo was warming up right before the rain delay hit. So what was it kind of like? Just like, all right, I'm done. Oh wait, rain delay.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't. We were still locked in. Thought Angelo was going to go in, shut it down for the rest of the game, or however long we needed it. And when the rain delay happened, it was kind of just take a little break. We might go back out there, and now that we don't, we kind of take the win.
You guys got Kansas coming up this weekend. Been some obvious struggles through Big 12 play. What's been the message in the clubhouse going into Big 12 play back at home?
Yeah, play our game. That's what we were able to do preseason, start of season through that 8-game win streak especially, was showcase what UCF baseball is. And when we play the way we should, I think we'll be able to beat any team that we play.
Coming off a 5-game losing streak, was there anything different today that, like, you would say, like, felt different between those last couple games and today?
Nothing felt different. Coach Wallace's opening thing was just kind of make today a new opening day. Like, this is another start. This can be the start of our second half of the season, start of our role, whatever you want to call it, but it's really just start fresh.
In your opinion, what is UCF baseball?
Play loose, play with confidence, play with a little bit of cockiness. Just kind of, you'll see guys play their best when they're a little bit mad, a little bit pissed off. So that's kind of just playing with that fire.
Now that you're back on the mound, how do you want to see yourself using this moving forward in the season for you?
Oh, I mean, out of the pen, out of the starting position, it's the same job. Tonight, just how it happened, my name got called for the start, so it doesn't really matter as long as we're winning. If I can help, that's perfect. If we're winning, I don't need to, perfect.
How does it feel to play, like, you know, coming over to the Big 12? How, like, what's the difference, would you say? And, like, how do you like the Big 12 conference play so far?
I mean, Big 12 conference play is still got like very good teams. This is a very good conference. This is tough baseball. You're still facing hitters who are Cincinnati's leadoff hitter, one of the top hitters in the country. You showcase that, and we'll keep seeing that with Kansas this weekend going forward. And good baseball, yeah.
Awesome.
It's good.
Awesome. Congratulations, Matt.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Matt.